If you ever imagine building a career around gaming and streaming, it usually starts a lot smaller than you think. Hey everyone, it's me, Ali Hassan, also known as SypherPK online. I am a full-time content creator and live streamer, mainly playing Fortnite, but I've done a lot throughout the last decade. My love for video games started off extremely young. Me and my brothers would play video games all the time. My very first setup was honestly my dad's work laptop that I would sneak off with when he got back from work. It had a built-in webcam and microphone, so the quality was awful, but I did end up using it for my first stream. I only had a single monitor, it was just the laptop, so I actually did not know how many viewers were watching, and I couldn't even read the chat. So I kept having to tab in and out to see the chat and see how many people were actually tuning in. So there is a moment where I'd see that I had 40 people watching, and I was pretty excited about that number. It being my first live stream, I didn't have any expectations, but I'm glad people wanted to tune in and watch. My family initially was pretty supportive of me just creating content because it kept me busy and it was a good hobby. But once I started taking things seriously and they noticed that I wanted this to be my full-time career and job, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of try to put a stop to it. I grew up in a very traditional Middle Eastern household. My dad and mom both wanted me to be a software engineer or a doctor, and those were my only two options. So when I told them that I wanted to be a content creator and do YouTube and streaming for a living, they were extremely against it. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even end up convincing them. I pretty much had to take matters into my own hand, and once I became an adult, I fully pursued content creation. So I obviously had a few USB slots to work with. I ended up getting a headset that had a built-in microphone and a new webcam so I would look more clear on stream. But the biggest upgrade was when I got my first Windows PC, because now I can plug in a second monitor and I can actually read my chat while I'm streaming. I was playing Fortnite on stream and I created a new strategy called the Trap Tower, which became extremely popular, and Fortnite even implemented it into the game itself. Fortnite completely changed not just my career, but my entire life. Up until it came out, I was a full-time streamer and content creator, but it was still very small time. I went from about 50,000 subscribers to 1 million in less than 4 months after transitioning into Fortnite. And then I started hiring editors, getting sponsors, and my entire business started to change. Every single day I start off by talking with some members of my team, whether it's the YouTube production, game development, or sponsorships. After I'm done with my morning meetings, I'll get ready for a live stream and go live for about 4 or 5 hours. I'm streaming on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch all at the same time, so I have 3 different communities tuned in, but they're all here to watch me play and talk about the game. It is honestly extremely challenging to balance all the different facets of my job and personal life. It's a skill that I've gotten better with through time, but it's something that I'm constantly iterating on and trying to manage.